Good afternoon. This is Navy Old Thought Gamer back here on Vulcan. I made a bunch of changes. My food is growing. They seem to be doing pretty well. This is the only one. Oh, it did change to thriving. I had to change my program based on a different planet. I think I got it. We're good to go now. It also is a little warm in here for tomatoes. I'm trying to cool it down a little further. Let's see. Ideal temperature is 30. Max ideal. So I'm a little above that. So that's what's causing these. Every once in a while they slip into moderate or growing moderately well. See, like right there. It's the temperature. I'm trying to cool it down a little bit. Oops. There we go. It's getting better. It's 30 in here. This is actually starting to work a little bit better. It's down to 34. I've just been letting it go. It has been cooling slowly. Very slowly. The big thing I did was put doors on this little room that I said I was going to build, and I have to get my suit to show you. Alright. Make sure this is closed. It is not. I'm trying to vacate the air out of here. It's pretty close. But this is going to be my big greenhouse where I'm going to grow with the Harveys and stuff, and start working on sage grass and stuff like that, so I can start making some water that way. But it's going down really slow. I got an active vent out there sucking the air out. 2, 4, 2, 3. So it's working, it's just really slow. So I'm waiting for that to finish. And I do have some potatoes now, so food's okay. I got a couple potatoes. I have to make a microwave. I'll probably put it over here and move my sign, which is outdated anyway. Let's see what's going on outside here. Not a whole lot of changes out here. I did put the, let's see how my coal is doing here. Yeah, it is using, I put this over here to collect the coal, so, oh no, I left it open. Luckily it didn't float away on me. Come back here. Wonder how many I lost. Ah! Well, I had to come down here anyway. Don't see any. Oh, yes I do see one. Why is there only 7 there? That's weird. I wonder if it started cooking off. Well, anyway, I have the silo here collecting the coal and just throwing it all over the place because I didn't set it up right. But that's good. What do I got for coal here? Can I take this 7 and merge it with... Nope, it's only 9. I'll just hang on to that. I'll put it in here so I can sell it. I haven't done any trading since the last one. I'm going to put one in here. There we go. And hang on to that one. But that's different. I added that, and of course I added a couple solar panels, but I ran out of astroloy, so I have to do some trading to get astroloy. It's easier that way. And you can see the sun is still going further into summer, I assume. But it's going, I mean, the solar panels here are actually rotating the other direction it's gone by so far. Before they were, as it went across the sky, they would rotate this way. But now, because it's so far back, they're rotating the other direction. Well, this is my new room that I've added. I don't know if I'll get much bigger than this. I might. I wonder why I didn't finish that one. At least it's not leaking. But this is where I have the air being pulled out. It shouldn't take too much longer. It just goes so slow at this point. 169, 168. It's getting there. I'll probably pause it until it gets to where I need to be after the intro. So what I think I'll do in the meantime is I really want to put more wind turbines up too. I have all this space up here now. That's a good spot for wind turbines. Well, the wiring is kind of a mess. Whenever you split, and I could have gone out this way, I guess, but I already had the flat surfaces over here, so I was like, why should I add more? But it gets the wiring screwed up because of the data and the power, but it is what it is. My bases are normally not too pretty, but they are functional, and that's the key to what I do. A lot of the people put a lot of time into dressing everything up. I might do that before I end this one, but honestly, being a Navy guy, I'm used to haze gray, wires, pipes. I'm 6'2", so I was also a submariner, so I used to smack my head on everything. But I mean, this is the kind of look I'm used to. 21 years. So let's see about some wind turbines. Let's see if I can afford that. I don't need astroloy for those. Upright. Gold. If I get any more gold. Somebody has gold. You have 49. Oh, perfect. 27. That'll give me 4. As you can see, I did finally put stackers on these. It's a lot easier when you do this. What's it down to here? 32. So it does. I might have to add another cooling thing because it doesn't get much below 30, and then it heats back up again. And it is summertime, so the days are longer here now. And iron. I got plenty of iron. Grab a couple of these. Alright, so I'm going to print a bunch of these out. I'll probably do some mining. Oh, I need copper too. Well, I got a bunch of copper. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll print out a bunch of these, and then I'll do some trading trying to find astroloy, and I'll come back when this room is ready to start moving into. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get my water back there. You know, it's a good question. I guess I can. 272. I guess I could just grab this tank. Bring it back. I'm going to have to do something about water pretty soon. I'm going to have to set up a tank out here for trading and get some bulk water to get in here. I am going to try the, and I keep messing this up. Is it the combustor? No, that makes oxygen. And I'm just having another one of my military brain farts, as we always call them. It's a thing that you can burn food in. Let's see if I do biomass. Centrifuge? It's not a centrifuge. Furnace, charcoal, generator, recycler. Nope, that ain't it. Fertilizer. Nope, that ain't it. I'll think about it. I know what it is. I know what I'm thinking, but I just can't get it. So I'll pause it. I'll be back in a few minutes when things have vacated that room over there. By the way, while I'm waiting for the next day here, I need to give a thank you to, I can't remember his name, but the gentleman who said that the width of one light is 7. And he pointed out that the center point is considered where the power input is. And he was absolutely right. He allowed me to save some power by getting rid of one of my lights by putting this right over the third, well, the middle one. So it leaves 3 on each side. So it covered the whole thing. And I don't think I've ever had 7 covered at once. So that was good advice. So basically, I think I'm up to like 6 potatoes now. Yeah. So basically, you can cover 7 unspaced ones by putting the power input of the light right over the center one, and it covers all of it. Very good advice. Thank you very much to the gentleman that sent me that message. And I'm waiting for day, basically, so I can fire up my astroloy, because I want to make more solar panels, and I can't do that. And it's so hard to find them in mapping or in trading. So I'm going to wait till morning, and I'm going to try and get that up to 1,000 degrees so I can make that. So I'll be back. Okay, so I got everything I need in here, but I can't quite get the temperature up. I have to use another can of oxygen, which I really don't want to do. I can turn this off now. Okay, so I got that off. We'll put that in there, see where we're at here. Not too bad. Lasted a little bit. Okay. Gotta get it to 1,000. Come on. Let's open this up. Maybe I shouldn't, because there's oxygen in there. Didn't get enough. I have to keep it below 40. Boy, this is tough, getting this to 1,000. How much oxygen do I still have in here? Not much, but I'm going to close this. Put this to 1. Just to drain a little bit. Don't need much more. Come on now. Just about out. Oh, so close. You gotta be kidding me. Do I have any left? There we go. Yay.
Wow.
Okay, you're getting a little high, so let's turn all of this That's probably that. That's coloring at me now. I'll put it 1. We're good. Look at that. I put in 800 steel, 400 copper, and 400 cobalt, and I got 400. How does that make any sense? That's an expensive ore. And a hard one to make. I just want to check my pressures here. Inputs off, outputs that's slow, that's open. These should both be on because I got nitrogen. Let's turn that on. Take all the nitrogen I can get. Perfect. Alright, so that'll slowly bleed out now. And I got my astroloy. 400 of it. That's an expensive ore to make. Meanwhile, I'm almost dying of thirst. My power's down to 24. So let's put this in here. That in there. Turn my light on. Alt. Touch. Perfect. All those problems are solved. What's the temperature in here? Probably just got boosted because I just released all that nice warm air. Oh, you know what? I need this anyway because I want to check the pressure in there. What did it go up to in that short time? I always change the battery. I got a spare battery in here. Cool, I don't have to worry about it. Let's see if we're clear in here yet. .017. I don't think I have to worry about that. I don't think I have to worry about that. So my next phase of this will be starting pretty soon here. I'm going to flood this whole section with my CO2. Unfortunately, it's very hot. 450, I think, or higher now that I just used the furnace. I can always check it over here on this side. 451. And this is 34.1. Still very slowly going down. I don't have the bleed air coming in anymore, but I do still have this set to 4950. I know people said I can't stand that noise. It freaks me out. It makes me think that I still got evaporation going, so we're still alright. And what's next? So I'm going to make a bunch of insulated pipes. I could probably do it from here if I can get to it. I could just go through here probably. Anyway, let me make some insulated pipes, and we'll pump the air in there, set it up in a regulator. Well, I got more than 5 megapascals on the other side, so there's a gas regulator in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so all the air is out of here. That's a good start, so I'm gonna, oh, I didn't need a passive vent. I already have one right here. But I'm gonna disconnect that because I don't want any of my replacement air going through there. Oh, look at this, I'm gonna be short. Well, maybe not, I can just do it right here. Why not? So, that's the way I want it. Pressure regulator. Doesn't matter, I need cables anyway. I have enough over here. Oh, there is cables going through there. We can make it work. So, put that there. Put that there. Now this is hooked up to my really hot air, so I still have my suit on. I'm going to set this. I don't want to go to 100. We'll go to. We'll go to 87. And I'm going to steal some wires here. I just put these down here temporarily anyway for when I want to run power in here, but I need maybe 3 or 4. We'll go to there. And come out here. I might need another one. One more. Alright, so I'm going to start pressurizing this room now. It'll probably take a while. I know since it's a vacuum I don't have any leaks. And there we go. Should be coming up. Mostly CO2. Yep, 90%. 451 degrees, so I am going to have to do some cooling in here before I can grow any plants. That's for sure. It's actually cooling up pretty fast. Well, not really, but not too bad. Alright, so I'm going to let that go. I had pipes over here I could have used. Can I reach out? I can get it from outside. So while this is filling up, I did put another advanced airlock here because what I'm basically going to do is make, wait, this is really screwed up, make this a zone where I have to wear my helmet. So I'll probably make another suit and put it right outside the door here. Put a little flashing light in here so I don't forget. Because this is I'm going to keep this mainly CO2 with a little bit of nitrogen, and then as the plants make oxygen, I'm going to take it out of this room with a filter and probably just bleed it right into here so I can work with it over there. But that's my plans. So overnight tonight and tomorrow, I always like how you can see the sun. These are supposed to be sealed. How can you see the sun through it? Bad graphics. First thing I got to do is cool this down and hope I have enough air in the tank to fill this whole thing. I think I do, but we'll see. I might not. But let's get out of there and let that do its trick. And I can go outside here real quick. Let me put this up here. Put that up there. Some power being wasted over here, and it's probably about to explode the pipe. I didn't even think about that. Everything's on it. So the seasons on that I forgot. I have to move aside before I can use my. The seasons on these are pretty cool. I mean, it really moves a lot. And by the way, I added a bunch of wind turbines and a few more solar panels. I'm working on that behind the scenes. Let's turn this off. Oops, wrong way. Alright, so that's going to cut down on a little power usage. That took a long time to draw all that air out of there. And we'll put that here. Take this off. Save that for later. Get rid of these wasted cables. Alright, that's good enough. Okay, so I think that might be it for today. So I expanded my room, used 800 ores to make 400 astroloy. That's It's just really stupid. But what I just don't understand what happens to all the ores, or they just kind of disappear. Doesn't make any sense to me. Got the coal going into the right place, speaking of which. Yeah, I need one over there. I guess I should make some chutes over here to get 3. Plus I got some in there to sell. Oops. Quick, before they fall. I make most of my money selling coal, which is kind of a double-edged sword because I kind of need the coal for my generator. Not as much now that I made some more wind turbines. And I had this, I had the, oh, speaking of which, let me turn it. I had my electrolyzer running for a good part of the time that I wasn't on the air, and that just really sucks the power. I was using 11 kilowatts. So right now it looks like I'm producing, no, yeah, I'm producing 10K, so that's, wow, that went down fast. Oh, it's, no, they're not full. Oh well, people don't understand. That's what I'm producing. That's going into my, so I guess because 2 of them are full, it's limiting it. I don't, or, well, they're probably all full. And this one's just a little bit under, and I'm burning, that's what it is, I'm using 5.53 kilowatts, so that's all it's allowing to put in here right now. Alright, so, behind the scenes tomorrow, I think I'll probably set up some Harveys in my new room, driving. Moderately. It's too warm for the tomatoes in here, so I think I'm also going to have to put another AC over here. I hate to do it, but now I got the power, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to have to put a couple ACs in there. So I'm going to have, I could put another, maybe I'll do that. I think I will. Well, it's only going to get it. The thing is, if I use these to cool, unless I use a couple of them, which I could do, I might just do that. This is down to 34, but that's still not cool enough for things like tomatoes. If you look at tomatoes, max ideal temperature 30, and I'm at 34, so that's why they're growing moderately. And the potatoes is 34 and it's 34. This one must be different. Max ideal temperature is 35. 34. I might have to get into plant genetics, I guess. 30, 30. I see it's too hot for these right now, too. Yeah, I got to put another AC up. So I'm probably going to have 3 ACs running at the same time unless I decide to use 2 of these. Which I might do. I can just put them real close together. We'll have to tune in tomorrow to see how I'm going to cool that. I have to think about that. But there you go. Maybe old stock gamer. Got a lot done today. It doesn't really look like it, but I did. Building that room. Thank goodness. I have a ton of iron. I used up probably 500 or 600 of it at a minimum just to make that room. Got it pressurizing. Got my suit on. Just curious before I leave. It's going up. So I'm about a quarter of the way there, a little less. But the plants will love the CO2 in here. I get 10% nitrogen. That's like perfect. That's perfect plant growing conditions. So, again, subscribe and like. the old Saw Gamer. I'll see you tomorrow.